very good morning. You're watching NewsX and I'm Shivani Singh. We are in fact tracking the latest developments from Andaman, where Oil India Limited has reported a significant natural gas discovery in the Andaman Sea, marking a fresh boost to India's deepwater exploration efforts. The gas presence has been confirmed in the Sri Vijayapuram-3 exploratory well located around 15 kilometers off the east coast of the Andaman Islands at a water depth of 355 meters. Officials have said initial production testing at a depth of over 1,900 meters in the Eocene formation has shown continuous flaring, confirming the presence of natural gas. Oil India is now conducting detailed gas sampling to study its composition, calorific value and origin through isotope analysis. The discovery comes under the government's deepwater exploration push, with multiple offshore wells planned to further assess hydrocarbon potential in the region. Joining us on the broadcast is my colleague Atul Ranjan with more details on this front. Atul, obviously this is big news that we are tracking from the Andaman Sea. This is a major success, in fact, now that we can see multiple avenues for natural gas.
Well, absolutely. It is very, very significant given in the context of the fact that India imports about 85 to 90% of its crude needs, and as well as about half of its natural gas, it imports. Given that fact, it is quite crucial. Also given the fact that the Andaman Basin, that offshore region, is also one of the least explored regions in India. That also makes it quite crucial. And this is only the second, an evidence of hydrocarbons in the Andaman region, and that is why the Oil India Limited and the Minister Hardeep Puri looked quite excited given the prospects of such findings. Remember, similar findings once happened in Guyana, and then the entire economy of the Guyana changed. Obviously, given the prospect that the Andaman promises, it is quite significant. Now, this was obviously the third attempt, which was named Vijayapuram-3 in terms of excavation, and now since the hydrocarbons have been found, the prospects of natural gas is quite significant right now. Also given the fact that Andaman's geopolitical location, because having Myanmar's shore to one side and Indonesia's shore to the other side, which are quite rich in natural gas, that also always had an advantage for Andaman, and there was chances that Andaman could have similar natural gas reserves. Now, given that fact and given what the findings of Oil India Limited is, clearly it is quite crucial for India, given how it is so import driven, in terms of natural gas and crude oil. So clearly, Oil India Limited is quite excited about the findings, and so is the Minister Hardeep Puri about the prospects of having natural gas reserves in Andaman offshore.
Absolutely, Atul, and especially given the fact that we are facing an energy crisis due to the war in West Asia, and we now have other options of oil explorations and oil production as well.
Well, yes, you rightly pointed out, given the geopolitical scenario right now, the importance of self-dependence when it comes to energy requirements is quite crucial, and it has never been as important as it is today. Now, if say the findings of the Andaman reserves turn out to fructify and turn out to be really successful for India, that would help India spend less on foreign exchange as well, and thereby reduce their energy imports as well, and that will also make them future-proof to vulnerabilities due to, say, another round of global disruptions in the Middle East. And also, there are several economic benefits as well. Now, see, in the future, you might see a lot of investment in drilling, pipelines, ports, and processing infrastructure in the region. Now, that sort of infrastructural development will always have economic benefits for the country, as well as it will also have certain strategic values as well, because it will strengthen India's economic footprint in the Bay of Bengal and the entire Indian Ocean region. So all in all, quite a comprehensive and very optimistic prospects given the findings for Oil India Limited in Andaman offshore region.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Atul, for those details. We're now moving forward to some other news coming our way.